I could have totally fallen apart or worried myself sick. But because of my time in the Word and getting to know my dog gets me through. Hi, I'm Jane, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and how God has gotten me through some difficult times in my life and kept me from worrying too much. I got married young, and when we got married, I was not a believer. And a few years into our marriage, I became a believer, and I was concerned about how he was going to handle that because he didn't agree with me on a lot of the things that were important to me after I became a believer. A few years after we moved to Texas, I found out that my husband was playing golf with another woman and hanging out with her. And I was concerned about how this was going to impact my children because I did not want a divorce. Eventually, my marriage did end in divorce, and I was very concerned for my children at that time, but at the same time, I was also having a very difficult time not knowing what was going to happen with my life. My children were teenagers in middle school and high school, and that was a very awkward age for them to go through a divorce from their parents. So I was very concerned about how this was all going to impact them. Even today, with my kids grown up, they're both in their 30s now, I can still worry about them. It doesn't matter how old they get, there's still things that happen in their lives that a mom worries about her children. Through all these trials that I've had in my life, I could have totally fallen apart or worried myself sick. But because of my time in the Word and getting to know my God, I have learned to place these trials in His hands through prayer, and He will give you that peace that passes all understanding as you rely on Him. Even now, when I have things that I'm concerned about, I can place it in God's hands and know I don't have to worry about it because He will take care of it, and He is ultimately in control.